Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Terrain. Let's play another run, another expert challenge. Can we have another one as good as True Champion? Overcharge. Your Pyre cannot take damage or you lose, but on the bright side, you have extra Ember and capacity. So nothing can make it through, but you have +2 energy and +2 capacity on every floor. You know, it's tempting to make this like a Umbra run, because the extra energy and capacity makes it a little bit easier, I think, to play the cards that make the morsels and also the cards that like put the morsels on the ground. Like Penumbra with capacity, that would just be too much. But Penumbra with, Penumbra with trample could be okay, but Penumbra with scaling could be fantastic because we'll actually be able to play everything on the floor. Or maybe even Primordium. You know, you'll have the capacity to play Primordium along with whatever other morsels you want. There's expensive spells in Umbra, so Burn Bright +2 energy per turn is very good for that. And then maybe like a Stygian Guard secondary. I mean, if we have the energy, it is also tempting to go Soul Guard as your primary. Not for the Forgotten Powers, but for the Incant. With Umbra morsels keeping him alive every turn, you can get some very good stuff out of this guy. Weaken all the enemies on the bottom floor, and when they move up, they're dying, they're taking even less damage. Okay, you know what? You've got me convinced, game. You've gotten me convinced. But I think we'll go... Oh, Plinks are so good early, but the Shade Splitters are guaranteed. We'll go Forgotten Power Shade Splitter. Put down a lot of morsels, put down body blockers in front of him, keep him alive, frostbite all the enemies. Heal up with the morsels. Although, you know what? Wormkin has some big units. Ooh. I'm gonna go Umbra. I'm gonna try to make this one work first, but you know, there's so many different ideal scenarios here. Oh, I would love it if we could get, and we got very good cards. Now, I would love it if we could get, you know, multi-strike ×2 on doubled. What are the Wormkin units that buff themselves with +1/+1 on every Inspire? Those guys. You know, sure, you can have ideal turns, ideal play, but do you need it? Although the Wormkin champion is also really big and really good, and you can fit a lot of units behind him. Whatever, this is what we're going for. Buff, debuff, Seraph. Offering Token and Titan's Tooth is fantastic. Antember Assault is fantastic. We have a ton of energy. What we need now is Draw. That's probably the only thing we need. There's Draw. We have the energy to play everything. Lifesteal is also good, but Draw is better. And I will make better units as well. It's gonna cost us 15 pack shards, but that's okay. I will take your Frostbite. Just having a little bit of extra health is fine, and I'm glad we didn't even get the option of the... This is totally okay. I'm glad we did not get the option of the champion who... Sorry, the other thing. I can't remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. One more thing. We have 2 damage shield on our Pyre. Technically, things could make it through and we'll be okay. We just gotta be very careful about it. I am gonna play you on the top floor, because you need the Incants. And you gotta stop this guy from making it up. So what we're gonna do, we should have maybe played a morsel first, but we have so much energy. I mean, look at this. Yes, 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 yes. Do we even want to incant, or do we just want to like wound this guy? I think I want to wound this guy, so I'm gonna let this morsel die. Give a little bit of frostbite to that man. But like, our units can be absurdly strong on this run. Now I hate that you're getting away, but we did it to ourselves, really. We could have killed every unit here and put the Soul Guard on the middle floor. We really should have. I'll admit to that. That would have been way smarter, but oh well. I was gonna play you guys and then give you a little bit more frostbite. Now our champion, doing mighty fine work. They're 20-29 unit. Every time they get attacked, they give 7 frostbite to all enemies. There's nothing we gotta worry about there. 3, 9, 9. We do 5 damage. Kinda just want you to get out of my deck down here, and then why don't we, that actually worked very well. But why don't we just kill you anyways? I don't think I've ever seen you do Umbra or Ant Umbra as the main group, says Segus Jr. I like the alt Umbra champion, and I like this Stygian champion. So basically I like the alt champions. I think they're a lot better. Okay, we got a lot of forgotten powers. We should just play these at the bottom. Like, I know that they would be better up here, but we should really just do this. Instead of doing no damage, we do 58 or 48. And you're not dead, but that's a very big surprise. Oh my lord. I mean, just look at this. This is fantastic. We have so much room. It's so roomy up here with this, this champion, the floor capacity, the energy. We can play everything that we want. Anyways, you're dead. Dong, dong, dong. Now we have to make sure nothing ever gets through, because if anything gets through, we're dead. So I'm thinking big spells, Titan's Gratitude, Ice Tornado. We have the energy to play it. Let's take some big stuff. And X cost cards could be very good as well, but also Prismal Dust to help keep units alive. What would you take? I'm gonna say Mind Collapse for killing backline units that might sneak through. We gotta take them out. Do we have a unit? No. Would we like a unit? Another Frost Shark would be fantastic. A Gorge unit would be also really good, but our champion is kind of the Gorge unit. If we can keep him alive, he'll frostbite everything and murder most enemies. We just need a big unit to take out whatever makes it through. An Incanter would be nice with multi-strike, stuff like that. We have large stone and plus 25 HP available. So I was thinking Frost Shark would be perfect. We don't need a guard as much as we need damage. So I think a Nameless Siren, large stone, or multi-strike would be pretty good. It's buff debuff Seraph, but I still think it's pretty okay. And again, we have the capacity to make it work, so we really could give you large stone and put you right, oh, we also have more upgrades. We can put you right behind the champion. We'll still have room for 2 morsels. You know, let's just make you plus 25 instead of super large. Although we could re-roll and try to get something even better. I'm gonna re-roll and try to get something even better. That's not what I wanted, but you know what? There you go. Intrinsic Spell Chain. Titan's Tooth could be interesting because we're going to be playing it for free frequently, but this is not really what I'm looking for. I'd say we pretty much whiffed heavily on what we could have gotten. I think we can handle spikes, although it's going to kill morsels. You know what? I'm going to say no then. I don't want my morsels to die on their spikes. But I think we should start at the bottom to stop. What do I care? We should really start here. Because if we start up here, then we can get the collector if it spawns. And if it spawns up here, you know, even better. Let's play you. I'd much rather get a Shade Splitter. I'd much rather give you some damage. We're gonna be 1 energy lower on this turn, but that's still fine. You might make it up to hit the Pyre, which is very unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do about that. You know what there is? There is something I can do about that. Ice Tornado would do it. But I was thinking I could put morsels up here that can kill you next turn, which we should do regardless. So we'll do it like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. But if you hit the Pyre, it's not that bad. So I'm thinking I might just let you go up there and hit the Pyre once. You're gonna die. The boss is gonna die when they hit this floor anyways. Let's see. I'm like, can I get a morsel to kill you? Probably not. You know what? Play it safe. just wipe them. Should have played that for one probably, but that's okay. Anyways, you're dead. There's no way you're making it through this floor. You do sweep though. Our champion being able to lifesteal up to full health is lovely. More draw? I like the incant, but we don't really need the draw. Making of a morsel for a morsel miner. I think that's worth it. I mean, we can easily pay one. Do the damage shields refresh, says CS Jr. What do you mean refresh? I'm gonna need a clarification on that one. Damage shields will cause frostbite to happen if that's what you're worried or interested in. They will cause revenge to still activate. They will still cause enemies to hurt themselves on spikes, I believe. I want a unit. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see what we get. Okay, yeah, Overgorger is the damage we're looking for. I wish we had it earlier, but this is a unit that can take us far. And I will upgrade Titan's Tooth. It's not like an amazing upgrade, but I'll do it, and I'll make a Mind Collapse better as well. 2 hits to the Pyre per battle or per run? Per battle. Okay, now we have the opportunity of taking Dante. The candles are dangerous because we have to play them, but we have a 3-unit capacity Dante just after the run in which we had Dante. I have to take it. And then something tells me we're gonna be mind melding Dante inside of another unit. Or vice versa. So I really like an upgrade here. Like, we could make an Ice Tornado do 60 damage to a random enemy unit 3 times with piercing. It'll only cost us 25 pack shards, but it is still pretty good. Or we can just make one Antumber Assault do 13 damage with the pierce, which is still pretty good. Kinda like that. But still, Ice Tornado, 30 damage 3 times with piercing. I think you gotta start there. And then do we make it do 60 damage? It's probably worth it. Does Overgorger in Dante work? Let's take a look at this Overgorger. Gorge plus 1 damage permanently. It would work in Dante to buff his damage permanently. It probably would. So we could Overgorge Dante. It's like plus 10 damage per combat, but that damage is sticking around forever. Very interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to do. For now, though, I know what to do. Fight the boss. Don't die. Don't get hit ever. We don't have to play this. We can play this. What do you do? Armor on a killing blow is not that bad. Your damage, your raw damage is terrible, though. You have 15 HP. Dude, I actually think we might want the Overgorger inside of Dante. If we put the Overgorger into Dante, he can come out with like plus 20 or 30 bonus damage by the final fight, and then he's still just a massive beast of a unit. That way we don't have to worry about Overgorger on these fights, because I'm wondering right now about where I'm gonna play everything. We can play on the middle floor, but these guys are still gonna be doing 14 damage on their own when they move up, and the boss could kill my Soul Guard. So I don't really know where to play, but I think we will start here. You're gonna need the lifesteal. I'm going to also give you damage. I'm also going to murder 2 train stewards. And Ice Tornadoes, we're gonna hold it until we need it, because this can wipe a floor on its own. And this is pretty much what I was worried about. You're gonna kill my champion. I can't let you do that. So what we're gonna do is Candle, Tornado, fantastic. Then we can Mind Collapse here to get the energy to play the Overgorger. And we're lifestealing our way back up to nearly full health. Now the Overgorger, we're gonna gorge him where appropriate. We gotta do it like this, unfortunately. Why are we taking 6? 6? Oh, because you sweep! Sucks. We're going to gorge him when possible, but we're not gonna worry about him too much. If the Overgorger dies and we can't keep him alive and whatnot, we'll just put him inside of the Dante later, probably. You're gonna hit the Pyre at this point, which is bad, but not much I can do about it. I really think we got a Titan's Tooth here, but how do we keep you alive? I need you to have the lifesteal now. So why don't we start here? We've got a good morsel. Careful. I would love to give you +6/+6 and lifesteal, but we just barely can't. We could also put the Siren inside of Dante and can't gain Rage 1. If we get Dante with Quick, that could be a lot of damage behind Soul Guard, keeping everything clear. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna take the good morsel. You're gonna hit the Pyre once. You have Sweep. You're gonna kill my morsel. Why do you have Sweep? I hate that. We have to give you lifesteal. We need to block a shot. You're gonna live, barely. This doesn't do anything. So there's 1 damage shield gone. Now we need to put a body blocker in front of you, but then you're fine. You'll live. So, body block, now you're healing, then have a little bit more lifesteal in the future. You're also, I hate to say it, gonna hit the Pyre. I would prefer it if these enemies would stop hitting the Pyre. But you're only gonna hit it once, so I think we actually just play Titan's Tooth. You know what? No, we can get it to be played for free. You don't sweep. I want the frostbite on you, basically. So if the Pyre ever got hit again, it would die. But I think we're gonna get in front of it. I think we are in front of it. I'm gonna give you lifesteal. And then you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, but for now, just gorge. It all depends on what we get next, like upgrades and whatnot. You're dead, beautiful. If you're dead, you can gorge. Dun, dun, dun. It all depends on what we get here. Shroud Spike is insanely good. Morsel Maker. Dude, honestly, we're gonna put Morsel Maker inside of Dante. +6/+6 every turn. That's what we're gonna do. It's worth way more than gorging because it works even on the first combat. And then we can keep Overgorger. We can still force feed him with the Shroud Spike if we want. He's not very strong, but we're gonna upgrade him eventually. Nameless Siren we don't really need, but we can get rid of the unit or something. I still like Nameless Siren right behind the champion, but eventually, like here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about these units not being useful once we get Dante, because we can just buff him up and then duplicate him later. But Morsel Maker is what we're looking for. Now we have way too many units, but I'll take draw. We have way too many units right now, but hopefully when we get Dante, we can start thinning the deck a little bit. So I really don't think we need unit upgrades. As crazy as that sounds, because we're gonna be really hard pressed for the next couple of combats to survive, maybe we should try and buff something up. But we don't have any money, so I'd honestly rather just go for the artifact, I think. X plus 3? Yeah. Yeah. And then we want more Frostbite. And then, I'm gonna do it. Champion gains plus 50% attack. His attack is 0. Enemy units get -1. Draw 1 each turn. I like the draw one. But the problem is it does nothing with Winged Steel because you just get the card back anyway. So enemy units get -1 is what we're gonna take. Might keep your champion alive a little bit longer. 55 pack shards is a little high. Multi-strike. So I'm gonna turn it on, and I have a reason. The more the enemies attack, the more frostbite they get. So in theory, this is beneficial for us because now the enemies will get even more frostbitten. That's my thinking. That sounds like good logic. Now here's the question, what the hell do you do about this? Because I really want Siren, but I also want the Overgorger to gorge, but I gotta play either the Siren or the Ice Tornado. I like Ice Tornado because it'll just wipe them both without doing anything, but we would prefer to hold onto the card if they're gonna live anyways. But we have no Frostbite, so you're gonna live and make it up and add garbage. Okay, so I think we are going to... They'll also kill your Pyre in 2 hits. Yeah, but they're also gonna die. Dude, I don't think we want Overgorger, although we can force feed him so nicely. Oh God, it's so tempting. Okay, I'm gonna gamble that the Overgorger is more important than the Siren. Oh, no, get rid of this one. Careful, careful. Now, you're taking very little damage. That's very true, it's very true. It's actually an interesting play. Dump the Train Steward. Who gets the Morsel Maker? I mean, I think you get it, even though this is gonna hit your floor capacity. And you're gonna gain 6 HP per turn, which is not enough to stop the enemies from hitting you. Kind of like this, to give you stats, but you don't need it. We're gonna try to keep you going. Now you're taking 20 damage. Now you're taking 24 damage. Now if we play Mind Collapse, we do less because you will not be getting hit for 12 Frostbite. We need the Frostbite on you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a little buffed. I'm going to I think I'm just gonna hit you and frostbite you. Ah, but next turn's gonna suck. Frostbite, you'll have 18, you'll have more than that worth of frostbite. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. You have 22, you're gonna take 22 damage. You have 20 frostbite. You're taking extra damage here. I don't think you're gonna hit the pyre. You're gonna take 70, I need to hit you for 4. 1 foregone power kills you. Just need 1 lifesteal morsel, thank you. You know what? Okay, I'll give you that one. 59. If you take another 27, you're dead. Let me run this again. You're gonna take 86 damage. You're gonna die on that floor. Okay, we gotta play carefully, but there's no reason why this can't work. You're dead, you're dead. This seems like a very good turn to force feed. I don't like you hitting me for 16 though. I'm gonna ice you. Oh look, morsels. Now we could give our champion 14 damage shield, or we could gorge the overgorger 14 times. If I play a train steward, we can hit a free Titan's Tooth. I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna gorge you 12 times. I mean, that's the unit that we want to gorge anyways. And we need you to have more lifesteal, more damage, in fact. You have sap 14. Oh, you're never gonna use the lifesteal then. Oh, that's pretty bad. Well, at least you can still, you know, apply a lot of frostbite. Actually, you're applying no frostbite. Fantastic. Turns out 13 sap is a bit of a problem. I wouldn't mind having you block a shot, but the Siren can block 2 shots. Why? Like, what are we doing this for? I mean, the lifesteal just doesn't do anything because you're not surviving long enough to actually be able to use it. You have 13 sap. You have minus 26 damage. Hit, damage shield. Don't do anything, don't do anything. You'll never attack. So hit, damage shield. Hit, damage shield. Hit, go down to, I don't know, 8 HP. You'll still have minus 22 damage. We're never gonna get you up to the point where you can actually heal. So you having the lifesteal is actually more important. I might be able to give you enough health to survive extra turns, but we're not gonna do that much damage on this floor, but whatever, right? At least every incant is worth quite a bit there. I could also let the morsels block 1 hit. I don't know, I don't think we're ever gonna get to a point where we're over the sap though, but not much else that we can do. Taking 267, that's pretty good. You have 43 frostbite, you're gonna die on this floor. You have spikes, which is why our morsels died. I understand now. Mine jacks. We have 1 huge middle floor, which is what we want. I'm gonna take Unnamed Tome. The silence could actually save us quite significantly. Frozen is also great, but I think Silence, it just counteracts the 7th boss if we get unlucky. We don't really need more capacity. We don't really need Ember Cash. I think this card is complete trash. I don't really think we need the capacity, but having one of these in the deck is fine. Capacity is not a problem, so I'm gonna skip it. We have so much capacity. So this is Dante. Magic power as well. Now we need to upgrade him. Quick, that's one of the things that we're looking for. We're gonna re-roll. Endless is not what we're looking for. That's a huge whiff there. So we're not gonna continue upgrading. We're gonna wait until this Merchant of Steel. That's a pretty big whiff. Move it for Gone Power and a Train Steward. Don't take the money, you don't need it. We'll have more money by the time we hit this shop. We gotta live through this combat. Enemy units appear on each floor. They do so little damage that it's not a huge problem, especially if we play our champion on the top floor. But if we play our champion on the top floor, we're not gonna make easy progress with the Frostbite wounding everything as it makes it up. So, but I want the money. Hey, there's only 3 of them. We only have to kill 1 to save our Pyre. That'll do it. Okay, so we're gonna play on the middle floor. Actually, Dante can wipe everything on the top floor and Gorge. I really like that. You'll kill everything here, and then you just need spells. These guys do 1 damage. We might even be able to hit the Titan's Tooth for free. So I like that. We can also stop them from buffing each other, but we'll save that. You know what? We should play it, because then we can hit Titan's Tooth. We should hit Titan's Tooth here. Let's be honest. Let's not screw it up too much, you know? Might as well play that there. Wipe all those units. Dante's killing the top floor. Dante's getting us the gold. Now we don't have room for the Overgorger there, but we can put the Overgorger here and have Soulguard tank for our Overgorger. We're not gonna gorge him, but we can't really gorge him, can we? We can't gorge him at all. So what we're gonna do is do this, and this is exactly what we're looking. Lifesteal, that's what we're looking for. You should gain more attack. Although you gain more lifesteal, so let's give you the lifesteal. And then I'm gonna not play Forgotten Power because I want Ice Tornado for next turn. Need to play this. Probably should play the Nameless Siren, but it's not super important. Dante is gonna have a hard time killing the tank. That's what this is for. Okay, he's dead. Let us make a... I'd rather do this. Well, you get 2 morsels, but this is still a good morsel. Ooh, that burns. There's 1 damage shield gone. We gotta be very careful about that draw. If we draw a card that hurts us, we're gonna be very displeased. Dante, I'm gonna give you a ton of damage. Good luck, buddy. Oh, it's actually like so good. Now we're only taking 9. Dante, how are you doing? You're doing almost 500 damage. I mean, if Dante can kill everything on the top floor, we don't need to worry about the bottom floors. Milk Jug, thank you very much for the resub and welcome back. Oh my God, half a century. I don't know if you know this, MJ, but the other day I saw that you could get Darkwood on the Epic Game Store for free. How do you feel about that, huh? I hear you like that game or something. We have a lot of morsels. I want you to have the lifesteal. You can have more damage. Should maybe play the train steward, but I'll just kill you and then get you out of my deck. You are not gonna make it past the champion. The champion is gonna absolutely destroy you. We should have really played the Antumbra first, but that's okay. The champion is gonna wreck you. How much damage do you do? 30? You know what? There's 30 damage. By the way, Za. Have a nice Za to you as well, friend. Oh, I can't play you. Darkward and Toe Jam and Earl, I think. I didn't see that one, but if I didn't see it, I should go check it out. I mean, Dante would kill you in one shot if you weren't already dead. But this is just proof positive that this can work. We just need to buff Dante with that morsel maker. And then we can put him behind the champion, and then he's gonna permanently scale on his own. I think another Titan's Tooth is totally fine. And I gotta admit a gem trove is good, but it's a little expensive. We do have energy concerns, so I think I'm just gonna take a grovel. And then we really need to make sure we got good unit upgrades. I don't know. As long as you have at least 25 gold, lose 25 gold when you take Pyre damage in combat instead of taking the damage. Does Golden Vault work with Final Shard? What a nerdy sentence. Does Golden Vault work with Final Shard? Monster Train. Daily discussion, Golden Vault. Final Shard. Nope. If I take it and it doesn't do anything, I'd rather have the other relic option, something that gives us a little bit more magic power. Although we don't really need the magic power, so... I tell you what. Apply Fragile. If it loses health, it dies. Instead of losing health, instead of taking damage, lose the money. Dude, I'm gonna try it. This could keep our Pyre alive. I don't think I've ever taken this before, but it could keep our Pyre alive, man. So if we keep gorging the Overgorger, Quick there is really nice. And I think we will, because it gives us something to do with the morsels. Dante's gonna be behind the champion. Test it with the candles. I mean, a unit will probably make it through at some point. So I'm gonna give the Overgorger Quick. I'm gonna give the Overgorger HP, and then we will re-roll and look for something a little bit better. 5 and 10 on Dante is literally the basic definition of okay, though it's not amazing. I'm gonna give the Siren something as well, but we're probably gonna purge the Siren. Dude, this is terrible. So we got nothing again, huh? Dante's already quick. I think I'm gonna give the Dante plus 10. So he comes out doing more damage. It's the Arcus fight next. Oh my lord. Okay, well, we have to do this. Dante's got good scaling now. He starts real weak though. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. I don't think we want to take more packed shards. This is one where I don't want to get to 150. but I don't like that we got pretty much nothing here. And there's no... We're gonna duplicate Dante. There's no good opportunity for upgrading units. So you know what? Here's what I will do. I will upgrade Dante with +10. We'll dupe him, and then we'll get one more upgrade after this later. But I'm gonna save my money because I'm gonna need it. Actually, you know what? No, because it's cheap-ish. Get rid of a train steward. We're gonna dupe Dante here, take the gold, remove 2 more cards. We don't really need spell upgrades because our spells are really good already. But Dante is now a good enough unit to go out on his own behind the champion. He'll scale. We have room on the top floor for our Overgorger to gorge. I'm very glad that we got the draw that we did. And the Siren can even go on the floor as well, although it's not necessary. You do 100 damage, you gain +6 damage every turn, passively. What a draw. So you're gonna go out. We're gonna grovel. You're gonna get lifesteal. We're gonna grovel you. I'll give the champion 1 damage shield though. Now they're gonna add a lot of garbage to my deck. It sucks. We can kill one of them though. 21 + 20. I gotta look at this. +2 magic power for every blight card. So the magic power is giving us 10 damage, I think. Deal 3x +3 damage to an enemy unit. 3 × 7 is 21. Yeah, okay, so for 0, this does 20. It's perfect. Get rid of this. We might as well play you. I'm probably gonna purge you out of the deck though, but we might as well play you for now. You might as well gorge. Wipe you. I decided to go for the incant as opposed to the killing of the unit. Rally. Not a big problem. Shroud Spike. Very good. It's actually like a pretty decent turn because I can kill you, and now I can force feed 12 times. We still want to do that on you whenever possible, so I'm glad we're doing it. The boss is stealth for 2 more turns. That was good, that was good. And Dante, his scaling means that we don't really have to worry about what's happening on this floor. I will say, on Divinity we'll play in the middle because we have no healing. We won't be able to keep Dante alive up here. Yeah. Darnunu says Milk Jug and GT have almost the same color because blue is the best, says Milk Jug. I'm a blue fan. I'm on Team Blue. Lifesteal. You're gonna need it, and you're gonna need damage at some point as well. You can have these. I think I'm just gonna play this to maybe ice you. Yeah, okay. I'm glad. Purple is also a good color. Argatraz and Gladiator says Purple Gang! Purple is good too, I'll admit. Cannot play a Titan's Tooth. I can wipe you. Give you a little bit more lifesteal. In fact, because Dante is killing everything, your lifesteal is just stacking up every turn. No. Every time we play a lifesteal morsel, that's just sticking around. Damage shield as well. Thank God you're not the incant one. I hate that guy. Boy, don't you just hate the incant one? I really wish I could play this Titan's Tooth. I'm gonna give you 1 lifesteal. You can have the rest. I still hope to maybe upgrade the Overgorger with multi-strike or something, but that's a later problem. Waydare says, I'm a darker purple than Arcatraz on my screen. You are the same color purple. That is my opinion. Should have played the Antumbra first, but we did get another draw out of it anyways. Rally, don't care. Go ahead and take it. Don't even really want to play this because I want to play the Ice Tornado, but it doesn't matter. I'd rather get the Incant now. It's only 18 Incants, but it's enough. Oh man, 2 lifesteal. Hold up. 1. Play. Forgone power. We can probably hit the Titan's Tooth. You got a lot of lifesteal on this turn. That's very good. Sweet. All right, you have enough HP that you're probably gonna be totally fine. We're only taking 22 damage. Why? You hit for 32. How are we taking 22? We're getting hit twice and we're only healing for 21 per turn. Understand. Well, if we're living, you can gorge all of these wonderful, juicy Morcells. And then, oh, now we're taking 11. We'll double up on our Dante, do the 7th fight, which should be, I mean, it's gonna be easier, I think, than the 5th fight. And then we will try to survive for a little bit longer. Furnace Tap, apply Multi-Strike 1 and Ember Drain 4. We don't care about this, I think, because I think the Dantes are gonna be good enough. Scream. Although Dante was only doing 300 damage on that fight. It's still good enough. Shroud Mitosis, I think, is pretty good. Ancient Synergy for spells is nice. We do have a Lack. We have an Ice Tornado. We have a couple of AoE Titan's Tooths. Maybe the spells are fine. We have a Mind Collapse. If you get like a lifesteal morsel and you shroud it, you're so happy. Ancient Synergy is not going to do enough later on, though. Without spell weakness, I think I'll take the shroud. And then I honestly do think we want more draw. Energy might be nice because we are having to pay for the Dante's candles, but I'd still rather get the draw to get the good cards faster. What are you? Choose a divine artifact. This is very good. Give me 50% chance for 10 damage. Would have preferred something maybe a little bit better, but that's fine. We need to double Dante because we can't double Dante and then upgrade at the Merchant of Steel. So we're never gonna upgrade spells, but we're gonna really thin out this deck a little bit more. And really, I probably should have removed the Rage Siren. We just don't have the capability, the time to upgrade her and everything else at the same time. We're also probably gonna have to do an Engage Pact. Doubling Dante only gets us to 95. There's a Divine Temple there though, so if there's nothing here we want, we can wait. Piercing Mind Collapse is pretty good. -2 on a Grovel, or even a Shroud Spike is pretty good. And can't gain Rage on the Overgorger. Seems a little unnecessary. Why don't we go for, why don't we go for like an Antumbra? We probably don't need the energy from the Mind Collapse. Grovel will probably just pay for it, you know? We don't need to make things cheaper. We have 5 energy. So yeah, give me an Ant Umbra. Let me wipe a unit that I choose. For a second, I thought, why do we have a champion? That's because that was the last run. So please double up on the Dante. Oh, and you know what? We're already at 105. I'm dumb. We didn't need to take this, but I'll still accept it. Armor 20, Ember Drain. I am going to accept this. I don't think armor really changes anything. We still play basically exactly the same. The Overgorger hits you hard. Soul Guard and Dante are supposed to be the ones that actually murder you. Or we could Unnamed Tome you. I think I want to play on the middle here because we really want double Dante on the same floor. You're nuts, insane, etc., says Segas Jr. Is Deadweight an Ascension thing? Yeah. Covenant 2 and 17 add a Deadweight to your deck. Just like Slay the Spire, except it's called a different thing. You have to be played. You have to be played. I'm gonna play Overgorger first, just in case we drew something that we really didn't want. What would that be? Well, if we drew a candle, we would probably prefer to play the candle. So here I think I could Shade Split Shroud, but I could just grovel and then hope for better morsels, like a lifesteal or something. I mean, it's pretty much what we got, and it's what we wanted. I think it's still pretty well on you. And then Unnamed Tome, we'll just save it for whenever we think we're gonna need it. We do have Shroud Spike, and we have a Candle. And your Ember Drain, and your Sweep, and you're moving up with 48 damage, but you'll die to the Frostbite. So I'm not that worried about you. Dante needs to get played. Although if we play Dante up here, we could Shroud Spike force feed him, but the Overgorger will kill anything that makes it past. So I think you go Dante. You're not taking 182, but you're not dying, and we're gonna have low energy next turn. I think you Candle. Let's Shade Split first, because we could draw an Offering Token. This also gives us an insane amount of energy. I think we should totally do this. While you got it, play it. Now we can play everything we want. I don't really want to play Unnamed Tome here because I really want the gold, but we can't get the gold, except we can if I play a couple of spells. So you know what? Goodbye, Nameless Siren. Now we're getting the gold. So we're gonna be low on energy. We got candles. We do have a Mind Collapse, which can kill you. But I gotta think about this. You have 25 HP. This does 35 damage. So we'll play one. Now this does 32 damage. I mean, if we play this for 0, it still kills you because it'll do 29. So we should play Ant Umbra Assault. Which we can't. Okay, well in that case we should play Shade Splitter. Then Ice You. Get the energy back. Then we can play a Morsel and then Ant it. We'll do it here for the Incant. You Sweep, we're quick. So I will give you the damage. And I really don't think we play Forgotten Power. An Ice Tornado saves us so much here because I don't think we're gonna be strong enough to ice the Sweeper. And I don't think we need to play it here because we got a very good Titan's Tooth, which will kill them in one spell. 15, 20. That's 25 damage. So this will wipe them. See, they're all dead. Told you. I think I will play this. Now it means we can really only play the making of a morsel, but that's fine. You're also going to be a little bit annoying, but if we get lucky, we might be able to draw ice. Nah, we're not going to draw ice tornado. Whatever, that's fine. I mean, honestly, our and Umbra would kill you. Our Dantes might be strong enough to ice you, but probably not. Probably not. Could also tome you. I really wish I remember what boss this was, though. I made a mistake on that one. Give me another morsel. We don't need energy next turn, so we should eat energy morsel. You should have HP. You can have the rest. I like splitting the morsels on occasion. And again, I'm not gonna play these because I really don't want to discard the book. Might need that book. You're dying. We are getting swept. So you are okay. You're attacking. If I kill the frontline unit with Antumbra Assault, you will not attack. We are taking damage because of spikes, that's no problem. Now, I think what we're gonna do, just to make sure that we're totally in the clear, we're gonna Shroud Spike, Lifesteal, and we're gonna say, hey, you know what? Next turn, it's gonna look real nice. Last one is Nutsasegus Jr. Seraph has plus 1,000 HP. Last Divinity has plus 1,500 HP. Very much a, oh, you know how to play the game, right? You're gonna be fine, right? By the way, you're dead. If you're dead, I'm going to absolutely Shade Split the crap out of you. And then you know what? Take another morsel. I'm glad I saved the book in hindsight. That's what I was worried about. That's what I needed the book for. All right. You are going to be fine. Screw you. Screw you. So by the end of this, the Dantes were doing about 500 damage. God, that's not enough. Hopefully we can get some good upgrades here, but that's not enough. We draw so much, I kind of like Preserve. I don't think we need this. Excavation Eruption is tempting, but it's probably not gonna pay for itself, like at all. We have damaging spells. It's mainly Titan's Tooth, but we can get to that Titan's Tooth. Now another Dante would have been interesting, but I really think we just want to try to upgrade him instead. One large stone, it solves a lot of problems. Quick. Everyone's already quick. I'm gonna remove you, actually. So Overgorger I'm gonna make stronger, like healthier, plus 10 damage that's going on the other Dante. We still have a bit of a damage problem, but not as much of one now. You're gonna be removed. These Forgone powers can definitely go. Morsel per turn, 7 energy turn 1. We have so much draw, and our units really do need to be played. I kind of like improved firebox. I kind of like the morsel as well. And I kind of like the buff remover. Removes stealth, removes spikes. We don't really need to worry about spikes so much. Common or uncommon? Lifesteal is uncommon. We're gonna take both of those. Check this real quick. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. I don't think we need to worry about upgrades at this point. Reroll. Hey, merchant costs are reduced. Beautiful. Consume, deal damage. I consume 1 card. 2 cards, actually. Enemy units enter with frostbite. I like it for purging damage shield if we get those guys. So I'll take it. We don't need to upgrade anything. Okay, I mean, our units are set. Overgorger is kind of just gonna go on his own floor just to kill anything that makes it through in 1 hit. But I'm gonna try to put everything else in the middle because I think that just works better. I think it's really nice to have the ability to play everything here. Although, you know, yeah, Dante needs to be behind a tank. There's room for 1 morsel as well. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna Shroud Spike this one. +6, +6. Actually, we can play them both. And then, there you go. It's a waste of 8 energy, but that was a very good turn 1. Now you are taking 71 damage? You're taking 71 damage, huh? What did I play? Titan's Tooth. Deal 15 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 20. Oh, right, because as soon as it kills 1 enemy, then it triggers Harvest, then it continues to do damage. That's such a weird mechanic because it doesn't work consistently. The second unit that dies doesn't trigger until the end of the Titan's Tooth play. You would think that this would work first, then you would get the harvest triggers, but no, it gave the harvest trigger immediately. Okay. Look, do I like it? No. Do I understand it? No. Do I accept it? No! 99999. I wish I could play this twice, but I can't. Are we going to Overgorge? Or are we gonna give Soul Guard 1,000,000 HP? I think we would still like to have Overgorger for the future. So we are going to gorge our gorge out. You know, here's an interesting thing. We could just wait for Shroud Spike for a better turn. You know, get the energy now and Shroud Spike next turn. It's why I have Preserve. You don't need any of this. And we know we're gonna get a morsel, so maybe we can get a little bit more gorging going on. I'm looking at Seraph. He's got 15 lifesteal. Annoying. Get rid of this. We put a body blocker in front of you so we can't do 183 damage. Honestly, do 183 damage. Then I mean, we're gonna force feed you. And we're gonna force feed you HP. So I'm gonna gorge on you 12 times. It's a pretty decent amount of HP. I'm pretty happy with that. Might as well save that. There's no reason to play it, no reason not to play it. Now, I don't think we're killing everything on this turn. We're not. Things are dying to the frostbite. But now we're not taking any damage. The Dante's saving our champion health just means that this shard power is just, it's sticking around forever. Eventually, that's gonna be enough to murder everything on its own. That's a lot of energy. Again, we might as well have you gorge, because I don't think our champion's gonna need it. I mean, we're gonna be doing a lot of damage by the end of this. Let's be frank. Who's Frank? Sucker. I will play lifesteal on our champion's floor though. That's what I will do. Everything else goes on the top. Should have drawn first in case we could hit a Titan's Tooth. I mean, we could just pay for a Titan's Tooth. Who wouldn't want to do that though, right? There's a lifesteal. Well, so now you gotta put your money where your mouth was. All right, well, there you go. Now we have more lifesteal, but it can't fit, unfortunately. You made a minor reflection Dante. Now we made a large stone Dante. We just have infinite capacity, so we can fit any Dante anywhere. Any Dante, anywhere. Any Dante, anywhere, we can fit him. Who care? It's Dante. He's the best Dante of them all. I'd rather encamp than kill the one lower. Now. Oh, you got a Shroud Spike Morsel Miner here. You have to. Who gets it? You get it. Waves remaining 2. You could purge this floor then. Yeah, you gotta get it. That's pretty good. You can take the damage shield, the damage, and... Oh, we're out. All right. There you go. Have some incants. It's a 51-121 champion with still 1 stack of life. Oh, there that goes. We had a stack of lifesteal. Whoops. 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 That'll kill you. So you know what? Stack up the frostbite. You're not gonna purge any more frostbite, which is fantastic. You are stuck with this frostbite forever, Seraph. If that is your real name. Although we're not giving you any more frostbite because nothing's attacking us, but you will. All right, give me like 1 lifesteal. Oh, look at the candles. We do have 9 energy? How the hell did that happen? Like, what the heck? All right, well, candle, candle, candle. Doesn't kill you. You gotta take the lifesteal. Honestly, we'll, you know what? I'm just gonna play it. I thought maybe we would keep it, but because it's 3 energy, I wanted to get rid of it. You're dying. We're taking 84 damage. So you are living long enough to hit us a couple of times, because we only have 1 lifesteal. We don't need you to have the lifesteal, but we have enough morsels anyways. Because I want you to gorge a little bit. Now, the Overgorger, his whole deal, when we get to the Seraph fight, his whole deal is that he is going to go on the top floor, probably, and just get force-fed whatever morsels we can, and then that's it. We're not really gonna care about keeping him alive. He's got 60 HP, he'll live for a few turns, but we just need the middle floor to get so powerful that nothing makes it up. The big units that have 600 HP are gonna be real tough. Energy morsels, we feel like we're not appreciated around these parts. I do love sacrificing them first. Okay, you are not damage shield, which is actually a little annoying. But I think we did get a pretty good early draw. Titan's Tooth down here is also fantastic. And you're gonna add a lot of Frostbite every turn, even if no one else attacks. So we'll start here. Go here. We are gonna play the Overgorger. Sweep means he's not gonna be playable frequently. We should have played a Morsel first, but that's okay. Because no Morsel will live on the top floor, at all. We'll wipe them. So you're just gonna get all the morsels. We have a lot of energy. This would be a great time for the Shroud Spike. To force feed to force feed lifesteal into the champion would be fantastic. This is not what I wanted. But everything here is dying. We got our other Dante. Dante's gonna go out. He's a Dante. He's gonna go out in front because I want him to hit spikes because he's got more HP. So there you go. Candle, candle. Good Ice Tornado. This is a good spell to hold on to in case we need it, or when we need it. I incant, you incant, we all incant. I think that, do we want energy next turn or stats? I think I'd rather have stats. And then you might as well just go out there even though you're not gonna do anything. Ice Tornado we're gonna hold on to. When we get a floor where we're not quite killing everything, that's a good time to play it. Now we should have taken the energy. There's a Shroud Spike. Everything here is dying though, and we have the Piercing Antumbra Assault that does 23 damage. What does this mean? Well, it means I can kill you and stop spikes, but I don't think that's the play. I wish I had 2 of these. Spell chaining on the Shroud. Did we have the opportunity to spell chain this? Because if we didn't, we should have done it. You do need to go. You're gonna go and do damage. All we need is a few lifesteal in front and you'll be fine. 3 spikes on everything. I mean, that's only 18 damage per Dante. It's actually not that much. Every unit is also gonna gain 15 armor, which is very annoying. Where do you play the Titan's Tooth? If everything here is dying and we're only taking 17, I kinda wanna play it down here. It will ice you and you. So maybe you just wanna kill him? But are we gonna play Titan's Tooth or are we gonna play Shroud Spike? There's 2 offering tokens. We could get lucky with the draw. I think we're gonna go here. We did get lifesteal. I'm gonna lifesteal immediately. I'm not gonna play Titan's Tooth. The lifesteal just means that we win, basically. There's no candles to draw either, which is fantastic. So I'm just gonna give you 14 lifesteal. And now we will win. I'm pretty certain. I can also wipe you and get 2 energy, which is fantastic. And I will take energy next turn. Means we'll do it like this. Ooh, but that's a good morsel. We don't need it. Give me the energy next turn. And then I really wish we could keep you alive. If we had Grovel, we could keep 1 alive, but Permafrost exists. Permafrost will hit Titan's Tooth. That way, if we can play it next turn, we can play it next turn. We're gonna play it next turn. But we don't need the top floor anymore. Nothing made it through, and I don't think anything's gonna make it through. You have 600 HP. We do, what's 80 times 6? 480 damage. The damage we do will go up though. Also, not everything is dying here, so we do need the Titan's Tooth. That'll do it. Get rid of a candle. So we can gorge on the top floor. If we can get a lifesteal, that'd be nice. Please. We didn't. Damage shield is also okay. I mean, I can just give you a damage shield, I guess. Alright, you know, fair enough. I think we should silence, just for the incant, really. You guys are taking a little bit of damage. You're taking damage due to the spikes, but that's why you heal 6 every turn. You know, we don't have to worry about it so much. There's my lifesteal. Perfect timing. I mean, we could leave it in the deck, I guess, but why not? Take energy next turn. These morsels can go die. I'm sorry. We'll just leave that one in the deck. Maybe it'll come back around. But without Grovel, we can't really force feed that guy, that Overgorger, which is unfortunate. You're taking 646. We're gonna need the Overgorger to kill you. You're almost dying. You're only gonna have like 80 HP after this, but you're almost dying, but you're not quite dead. Also, this does not kill any of you. The frostbite means that you're dead, but we're not killing you. So what do you do here? That'll wipe you. That might wipe you. That'll wipe you. You know what? I don't want you to live. That's why you, excuse me, that's why you want to make sure you save a little bit of energy. So I will Shroud. Didn't get what we wanted. I mean, the boss is already kind of half dead. I don't know how we're really doing this much damage to him. I'm not really focusing him down at all. We're gonna need the HP due to the spikes down here next turn. I would love to kill you. I can. And we're healing thanks to the lifesteal, so these guys living doesn't really matter at all. So you need to die. Get rid of the candle. Play the making of a morsel. And yet again, we can't really keep anything alive. 2 energy, nothing to spend it on. You know, maybe I'll try to keep this morsel alive and force feed it up here later. Give me the energy. You die. Don't even play those. You don't need to. I mean, 25 shard is enough with 10 turns of being at full health. You don't need anything else. We're in the clear basically at this point. Like, I wish I could actually... 15 damage is really the magic number with the Antumbra assaults, isn't it? There's another stack of lifesteal. You think we can make that work though? Well, if we get Grovel, I'd rather give you lifesteal than Morsel Miner. So we'll start here. We actually got it! You're gonna get lifesteal, dude. You're gonna live. Now, does this create 3 copies with damage shield? It does. You're gonna get 4 lifesteal, dude. The Overgorger's done all the damage to the boss, I'm realizing. He's just been hitting every turn. Bam, bam, bam. No one else is doing anything. Something had 174 frostbite on that floor, and then it died. We're healing. It's good, again, because we have no healing direct cards here, so. Oh good, more candles. Oh good, a lifesteal morsel. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to play that one. Who's remaining 2? I mean, you're all dead, and we'll take a little bit of spike damage. I think I'll just play this to get it out of my hand. Because it's not like the morsels do anything. You know, they can't do anything. Like, by definition, they don't even live. Overgorger, I'm putting in work. He's, considering we didn't need him, like, at all, he's doing a good job. We needed him on, like, the 4th fight to kill 1 unit. And now we're, like, totally in the clear. I mean, the boss is almost dead. They're taking 617 and 268. So they have like 100 HP. I might be able to kill them with the ice tornado. I did. Well, there you go. That's all you need. Dante. And an Overgorger. And, you know, the Solgar champion with 100 with 8 lifesteal. There you go, Dante. Dude, I love the... Not Shroud Mitosis, the Shroud Creator, the Morsel Maker. +6/+6 every turn. I love it on Dante. I also love it on the Animus of Will with 3 multi-strike. So good. And that was a new victory. We did not have that victory before, which means that's another Stygian victory for us. That's fantastic. Good run. One more expert challenge down, and all it took was a couple of restarts. But a very good challenge. Winged Steel is very good. We didn't really, I think, ever trigger Golden Vault after we picked it up. So to be honest with you, I don't know if this would have done anything, but someone out there can do the experimentation for me and figure out how it goes. Dante, thank you very much. 2 quick Dantes, it's all you need. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.